rich and famous signing this paper with Snoop, or I can end up like Daz Dillinger and Corrupt, nigga. They should be millionaires right now. Daz Dillinger and Corrupt, the real dog pound that we love, that we grew up to. You know, that's why I was happy. I was happy to get Daz in my possession once he wasn't getting no money from Snoop and them. JT the one showed him the independent game, and that nigga became rich off doing it the independent way. When Juvenile fell out with Birdman, I end up with Juvenile. We end up together. I went to Atlanta, did a song with him, and he like, man, fuck Cash Money, bro. They didn't give me no money, man. I just sold 5 million records, and I ain't even got $100,000 check from Birdman. I'm like, what? Nigga, let's go and do it. Let me bring you to the Bay. I brought Juvenile to the Cow Palace. You know what I mean?
Is that when the niggas got robbed, nigga?
Nah, they ain't get robbed.
Why they try to say Sonny your niggas robbed them niggas?
Nah, they ain't robbed Juvenile. They probably broke in some cars or something, but they definitely robbed them. they probably hit for a couple, you know, they probably hit for some shit. They probably hit for a couple car stereos, maybe a computer or two, but definitely they didn't rob them niggas though. Nah, hell nah.
So it was a successful event?
Nah, it was a successful event. I like that shit, nigga. That was it. That shit was it. And Young Buck, you know, Young Buck was with Juvenile. That's when I met him. But when Juvenile was finna sign with Suge Knight, the night before, he got cold feet. He supposed to sign for $400,000. Suge had the money. And he got cold feet. Yep, he got cold feet. Because nigga was like, hey, if you sign with Suge, you know that's the mob, nigga. That ain't just like, you know, that ain't, you thought you had a problem with Birdman, nigga. Suge Knight might give you this $400,000, and then that's gonna be it. So that's how I end up with Young Buck, and I brought Young Buck back to Fillmore with me, and then I found a rapper, The Game, and then 50 Cent ended up signing Young Buck, and then he came back and got Game. After Dr. Dre came and got Game. See, I was a smart nigga. I seen niggas was talented. I'm like, let me put the money. Nigga, Fillmore niggas gave me money when I didn't have money to do the deal with Game and with Buck. You know what I mean?
So hey, let me ask you this question, because the ladies feel like I'm leaving them out. So let me ask you this question for the ladies. I don't know if you know too much information about it, but they want me to ask you this question. I get a lot of DMs like, I want you and JT.
Oh, shit.
I want you and JT to be to touch on this. So as far as an upcoming woman that's doing her hair business or makeup business, eyelashes, fingernails, as far as them doing upcoming, is it okay for them to start off in their house or in their home or selling it?
Start off in your house, ladies. Go buy you a van. Start off in a van, an old U-Haul. Start off in the old U-Haul. Shout out to them down south niggas that'll take a U-Haul and turn it into a barbershop. Nigga, them niggas, hey, shout out to down south. They'll take an old U-Haul they bought for $2,500. You know, U-Haul selling like $2,500, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Man, they putting the fucking carpets. They putting mirrors on the wall. They screwing down the chairs so the chairs don't move. And they doing straight motherfucking barbershops and beauty shops out of U-Hauls. And then lock their shit up at night. They pull up in the hood somewhere, open up the back of the U-Haul, and it's a fucking barbershop, brain shop, tattoo shop, studio. Niggas putting apartments in there, 1 bedroom. So I would tell ladies, you got to start independent. Even ladies that know how to cook good food. Any lady that knows, I was talking about earlier, lasagna, chicken dinners, fish dinners, something good with macaroni and cheese. And, you know, we like cheese on shit. I don't know if everybody do that. Nigga, make your macaroni and cheese real cheesy. String beans, cabbage, pound cake, 7-Up cake. These things that your mama taught you how to do, ladies. And grandma gave you them recipe. That ain't just for you to eat in your house and your money not doing good. If you just sold 10 plates a day at $100, $10 plates. Just start small. All right, my goal is to sell 10 plates a day. Those people who eat that shit and like it, they're going to want another plate. They might want one for later on. So now you're doing 20 plates a day, 30 plates a day. It all start out your house. It ain't about no motherfucking restaurant. It ain't about no permit from the government. Nigga, I'm out here starving. My kids starving. I need to make money. I'm starting right in my house. So I would tell ladies to do that.
So once they, let's say, all right, for the ladies, once they do that, right? Let's say once they doing a couple hairs and they get great at what they doing in the house. Do they go get an LLC license?
I would say don't put the government in your business until it's a must.
Mm.
Because even though you can get an LLC at that moment, you're going to start owing taxes, whether you made money or not. They're going to be inquiring about tax money. So I wouldn't recommend nobody go get no LLC till you actually making money.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
But on the flip side of that, if you do go get an LLC, just you have to follow guidelines of what owning a business is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Real talk. Salam alaikum, my sister MGT Vanguard. Y'all keep going. You must follow guidelines once you start registering businesses and shit, right? So if you do that right and you put some money in the bank account and you know apply for some credit, different things of that nature, a LLC can help you to get a loan if you need a loan. It can help you to get a business storefront or, you know, buy a house or some property. A LLC could actually help you do some of these other things. I would advise anybody who get into the business to find you a lawyer that can walk you through it. You can give a lawyer $200, $300, you know, maybe 500. It's an investment into somebody who could walk you through the guidelines properly so that you don't make no mistake and miss out on some bubbles. You know what I mean? On some bubbles because you just went downtown and registered your company, but you don't got no guidance. If you never did this before, wouldn't it be smart to ask somebody who did it before?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's smart to ask questions. I was smart in 1992 to pursue E40 or Kyrie from Young Black Brother. I was trying to talk to one of them. I couldn't get the 40. I didn't get the Kyrie, but I got to St. Charles, which was E40 Uncle. And E40 Uncle taught E40 the secret of selling a product, cassette tapes at that time, instead of $5 to City Hall distribution or music people distribution, them two distribution companies that's gone now. But back then, that's how you would get your shit nationwide through these two companies. And instead of selling it for $5 or $6 and wait for your money, he taught us how to do it at $3.25. And you sold 10,000 cassette tapes at $32,000 and you get the money up front. Then they get to keep the extra, you know, the other 32,000 plus whatever they add on top of fronting out cassette tapes. At that time, it was called wholesale, and then they ship it to the record store. The record store sell it for $10, right? But they owe the distributor $6 to $7 if they gave it to them. You know, if they shipped it to them, they owe $6, $7. So they can't get no more tapes till you pay for this batch that you already supposed to sold already. That is what shut the music industry down. When Master P was selling 1 million copies of these niggas called Cain and Abel and Skullduggery and all these different names, he was shipping it. So he got credit for shipping it through Priority Records. But if you notice, Master P, with all that hundreds of millions, that really became a problem for him based upon they had something called a return policy. A return policy. The return policy means if your shit don't sell, if you send me your tapes to my store and it don't sell, I got the right to ship them bitches back to you. And you got to give me something else that I can sell. So when Master P shipped millions of records, and at the time in 1999 when the No Limit Fall started, in 98, he did $396 million in billing. Okay, so he generated $396 million, right? We like, oh great. We didn't know, nigga, the return policy about to come back and they gonna ask for some of that money back. Then the lawsuits from the producers, lawsuits from the artists, lawsuits from outside people, whatever. All of that combined is what shut No Limit down from being what it was already, the biggest label going. And Priority Records, let me give you the, and I'm just giving y'all blueprints of things that I learned over these years. The Priority Records, when Master P did 396 million, that same year, they sold Priority Records to Capitol Records for $250 million. Brian Turner, Mark Cerami, the two people who gave me my deal from Priority, they said, boy, we finna get out of this before the fucking cards come, before the wall come crashing down. They left Master P with that bill. Capitol Records end up taking all Master P masters to pay off the bill. And that's how come they still got the masters to this day. If you go buy a No Limit record right now, make them say and all that,
Yeah.
it say Capitol Records now. It don't say No Limit because
Mm.
that's how he was able to walk.
Mm.
We still proud of Master P. I'm proud of Master P. Master P learned the independent game in my mama house. When I got it from St. Charles, then he
Yeah.
went to St. Charles, Solar Music Group. So all Solar Music Group logo used to be on all the back of all our shit. But I'm the one told him, hey, Solar Music Group got me going. Got my shit going everywhere. And
Mm.
Master P was like, okay. And I taught Master P, you need to go to Funky Fat Graphics so they could do your album covers. Okay? Then I'm the nigga that used to put all my album covers before they come out, Demo, Sep, Quinn, GLP, all that shit. I put it on the inside of the tape cover before, so that if you buy this tape and you like it, well, here go 5, 6 more that I'm finna drop. And then Master P started doing that same thing when he got your Priority
I
Records.
see he just dropped that interview and he said that. Like he shouted you out.
See? But niggas don't shout you out till they fall. Okay? And that's
So
okay. That's
so
okay. That's
let me
okay.
ask you this final question. So as an upcoming artist, right, or a rapper that say if I'm rapping for 6 months in the game or a year, 2 years in the game, I got a little wave or something, then my shit my shit dropped and I ain't hitting no more. And I ain't got the motivation no more.
You
What
said
are
if a
some
nigga got the wave, you said if a nigga got the wave?
say if I got the wave and shit right now, you know what I'm saying, for 6
In
months and shit.
Frisco, the Bay Area.
Frisco, my area, my section, wherever. I'm feeling I got the little motive. I'm feeling juice right now, basically. Like then my shit just dropped. Like my music, I ain't got the inspiration no more. What is some shit I can do to like some steps I can do to keep going? Like
Nigga, you gotta leave the Bay Area like JT the Bigga Figga did and go keep your buzz going somewhere else, nigga. Because
so,
every nigga in the Bay, that is the Bay Area curse. For every rapper that ain't never went mega platinum and mega, they stayed in the Bay while they was the niggas. They enjoyed the Frisco love, the Oakland, Richmond love, the San Ho niggas, Sacramento, Fresno, Stockton. They loving that.
what if I ain't
EPA,
got the
niggas
buzz?
loving it.
What if
Nigga
I ain't
loving
got the
that,
buzz?
right? You got the bitches in the Bay. They loving you. You got the street niggas, they loving you. Boy, at a
Yeah.
certain point, nigga, this ain't enough right here, my nigga, to become mega. Why you
Okay.
think down south niggas running it still to this very day? Why
Yeah.
you think them niggas running it? Them niggas in down south, when they start popping in Atlanta, they go to Philadelphia, they go to Boston, nigga, they go start hanging out in other places. That's where I really paid attention. Like, damn, Master P used to always try to get me to go on tours and shit with him to Milwaukee and places that I'm like, man, Oklahoma, what the fuck? Let me go give you some flyers. Cause I didn't think it was no niggas out there like us. I never was out there, so I never knew. That was my biggest mistake when I signed with Priority Records. That was San Quinn mistake also. Yeah, that